Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel WebRTC Media. In this video we are going to look how can we create a real world video calling application completely for free like we do in Google Meet, WhatsApp, like that things. We are creating this thing for completely for free using JavaScript. Okay, so please watch the complete video if you want to build that things. If you don't know JavaScript, please learn JavaScript and come back. Okay, and I will tell you the core concept behind this thing, how it works, how can we build this thing, and how the creating answer like that thing. This kind of easy, but you need to know some concept behind this happening. Okay, so I will teach you that things. So I will create one more tab. Okay, this is an incognito tab, and imagine this as an another device or I'm using any other phone or something else, and I'm creating an offer here. One code has came here. I will show you what in the future. So let me copy this URL and paste this URL in this incognito window and press enter. After that, I need to create the start camera. Here it will ask for while using this site. Okay, I enable the camera, and after that I need to copy this thing. I'm copying this and I'm gonna paste this in the here, and here one connect button will come. On clicking connect, offer will be generated and one answer will be generated here. I need to paste this thing back here. So we do get to this. So let's dive. Okay, it got stuck because I closed that thing. Okay, so let's start. Okay, uh, yeah, the magic of WebRTC real time communication in the browsers. Okay, ever wonder how apps like Google Meet, Discord, Messenger let you video chat directly from your browser? The answer is often WebRTC. Okay, WebRTC is web real time communication. Okay, today we are going to know the power of the like WebRTC and how it works like that things. Okay, so actually, what is WebRTC? WebRTC is a free open source project that provides web browsers and mobile applications with real-time communication, and it's like a simple API. Okay, it allows two browsers to send video, audio, and arbitrary data to each other directly without needing a central server to relay every single piece of that. Okay, so we don't need a central server between this thing. I will explain you the concept on behind these things. And it's like a telephone call we do, right? Like we call one person, the person pick the call, then we talk each other using the phone. Between that, nothing else comes. Yeah, right. No central server is acting behind that thing. Okay. So I will explain you initially what is actually the peer-to-peer connection. Okay. Imagine that there are two users. Okay, let me delete this. Peer-to-peer connection simply means you connect here and this connect to here. That's it, guys. This is peer-to-peer. Like this client computer is connecting to another client computer. That's it. We don't need a central server right here. This server. This server will be needed, but not in the time of we communicate. It's for the initial requests. I will tell you in this one later. Okay, this can be done, but we don't usually use this thing for more purposes. Okay, we need only less amount of these things. Okay, I have kind of cold. Okay, so actually we don't need this server in this case. We just only need the uh, users. Okay, these two users are only needed. Yeah, let's dive in. So what is missing piece? Okay, if two browsers talk directly, how do we find each other in the first place? They don't just shout in the internet. This is where signaling comes in. Signaling is a process of coordinating communication. what does signaling do? Okay, signaling does is like we we told like we don't have a server in between this thing. In the initial case, we actually need the server. I'm not kind of making you see. So I will show this thing where we need a server. Okay. So just imagine that just we need a server for the purpose of initial communication. Okay. Initial transfer of data, we need a server. That process is called as signaling. This server is only need in the time of which time? Only the time of signaling. Okay, signaling. Okay, on the time of signaling, we use the server. After that, we don't need the server. It will be gone, and we use the client-to-client, peer-to-peer communication for most of the places. Okay, and what are the things happening here? To open close communication, we need signaling. I want to start a call. Okay, so that we need a okay, I will explain you this thing later because kind of confusing if I explain you right now. And right now I will explain the entire workflow how it is gonna happen. And you need to know about the NAT traversal and ICE turn server. Okay, like these things. What is this? I will explain right now. Like the biggest challenge for the WebRTC is that most devices are not directly connected to internet. They are behind the routers with a firewall. NAT, network address translation. Okay, what is this thing? I will explain you. This means your computer has a private local IP address like 192.168.1.10 that is meaningless to that outside world. Okay, this thing is actually meaningless. And the apartment building analogy. Okay, I will tell you one analogy, and I will explain you how internet actually work in behind the scenes within like a small sentence. Okay, like it works like if you have an internet and you're connecting to internet, right? So we have some devices, D1, this is D2, and this is D3, like these devices we have. And we have the router here, router, and it is connected to this thing. This one is connected to this thing. This one is connected to this thing. Okay, like this it connects, and this will be connected to ISP, internet service provider, or the like. Imagine that this router is connected to internet. Okay, this router is actually connected to internet. Okay, for these things we have the IP addresses like 192.168.1.1. Oh my god, sound 192.168.1.1. Yeah, like this. It have the last have two have three. Okay, and this thing is actually private IP, and we have one public IP address like uh kind of like this. Oh, not this much number. Okay, like this, there will be an public IP address, and internet only knows this IP address. Okay, internet already knows this IP address. They don't know what is this thing, what is this thing, what is this thing. Okay, so these things are actually known only by the router. The router is connected to internet, and this is the public IP address. I will tell you the analogy how it works. Okay, imagine that you are in an apartment. Like we have a building here. This is our building, and we have some apartment. Okay, some apartment we have A1, A2, A2, A A3, A4, and A5. Okay, we have some apartments in this building, big building, and let me draw one more also kind of. Okay, this is the apartment, and we have some apartments inside this thing in the building, and we have an building address like New Delhi, like kind of ABC Street, Okay, like this address we have. And what we actually, this is a world, right? And if you want to send a mail or an like a letter to your friend inside this apartment for from another apartment, like this apartment, another apartment was there. This apartment is in Kerala. Kerala. And like one friend of you are need to send one letter to your letter. Okay, by knowing only this apartment for, you cannot send the letter, right? That's the only case. You cannot send the email by only knowing the private IP address. I will show you how to get the private IP. Like you, if you type IP config, will get the private IP. This is actually my private IP address. But by knowing this thing, we cannot send a message to your friend. Okay, so by knowing only the apartment, we cannot send any kind of messages. We need to know the actual address of the building, and this is the public address, and this address is actually this router's IP address. Okay, that's the only analogy we are discussing here. Your computer is an apartment inside a large building. Okay, your local IP address is your apartment number, like this. The router's IP, public IP address, is the building street address. If you tell a friend, I am at apartment like #3B, that is useless without the building address. How do you find your public address and tell the router to let your friend data through? This is through the NAT traversal. Okay, there is a thing called as NAT inside this thing, and maybe consider NAT as a like recipient. Okay, okay, or reception. Okay, like here one person is there, one guy is here actually, one guy, this he is the, okay, we can make it in another building. Here one guy is sitting in the reception. Okay, this guy knows every like every apartment, every guy is inside this, because he appointed these people inside this thing. So he knows everything, right? So this letter will be coming to this place, and this guy called as Nat. Okay, this guy is called, actually called as Nat. N-A-T, Nat. Nat. Okay, this guy is actually the NAT, and he will traverse this packet to which one it is currently came, this post for this one or this one or this one. Okay, which one the post actually came, he will transfer that data. That is actually happening here. Here one thing is called as NAT. NAT will traverse the data to this devices. Okay, that is actually happening. Maybe this thing will be uh, also there on, I'll show you, other side of the internet. Other users will be connected to this thing. Here it will be there. This will be connected to internet. Maybe this is your friend's router, and this IP address will be different. Public IP is different, but the public IP will be same. Okay, sorry, private IP will be same, and public IP will be different. This is public IP, and this is public IP. These are the private IP. Okay, and this thing is connected to internet. This router will be connected to internet. Okay, this is actually happening here. This is how the internet works, and this NAT will traverse the data. Okay, so the problem here is we need to know this IP address of the user. Okay, we are not using any server in between this thing. We are not using any like server in the initial state, so that we can directly know from this and from this. Okay, we are not using right now, but we use a different kind of server known as stan server. Okay, I will show you. This is the entire diagram. So how it works. So for this, finding this device by this device. Okay, this is your friend's like phone device. Okay, this is like Alice. Okay, oh my God, this is Alice, and this is Bob. This is Mm, this one is Bob. They don't know each other. So what they need to do is they need to know their public IP address, right? So initially for finding themselves for their public IP, what router does is Google has some stan server. I will show you stan server by Google. Okay. Okay, the query stan server by Google referred to the stan app, a platform for the not this one, I guess. This one, Google stan server. Okay, Google Sun server list, you will get a kind of list on this thing. This is an actual server that does this. I will show you what is Sun servers. And this is session traversal utilities for NAT. And a Stan server only job is to answer the question, what is your IP address and port? Your browser will contact to Stan server, which seems your public IP address and report back. It is like asking the doorman for the building street address. Okay, like this letter guy is here, one postman is here, and one guy from the street was here. He knows the street things. Okay, this postman just asked this guy, do you know this building? Okay, uh, like like that. So he will tell, oh yeah, I know this thing, this is this one. Okay, yeah, like that. That is how we need to know this address initially by this user. Okay, okay. Actually, this is kind of not logic thing, because this guy inside this apartment. Okay, not the postman. Just to leave it that things. Like one guy who is living in this apartment, he does not know what his address is, actual address is, because he is maybe a guest or something else. So he just asked this recipient, what, a recipient or someone else, like the guy who is inside this thing, like what is the street address of this thing. Okay, I think this analogy will be kind of confusing, right? I will tell you in this thing. Okay, this Bob does not know what his like public IP address is. So what he will does is he will create a stun server. He have one stun server, or he will create STUN. Google has one stun server. I have shown you the list, right? He will create one stun server, and this router will ask this stun server, like, what is my address? Have you changed any address and port? And it will return back, this is your address, and he will return this IP address. Okay, we can see how this thing works in real. And and next one is turn server. This is traversal NAT server. We don't use this thing right now. Sometimes NAT is too restrictive, like incorporate like that things. Turn server is backup plan for you. It's a kind of backup plan. You can create a turn server if the stun server does not work, and you can establish a connection. Okay, that's much only in for the stun server. We can see how to test the stun server in the browser. Okay, you can see some stun servers in action right in your browser console. This code will be create a peer connection contacting stun server and log the network candidate find information. Like I told you, right? Like this Bob does not know this IP address. Also, this router may not know this address. Okay, so this router will ask this stun server, what is my public IP address, like that. So this stun server will tell, like, this is your public IP. You can use this thing, like that. Okay. Mm, and that's much only, and we can copy paste this code. This is the stun server and the port by the Google, and we can just copy paste this and see how this thing work. Okay, and I guess this will work, but we don't have a fetch request, right? Okay, let's copy paste anyway. Okay, I'm copy pasting here. Inspect console, paste this out here. Promise, this is promise. I guess this will not work. uh we can do it by 1 second. HTML, create peer-to-peer connection. Mm, or else I will ask Gemini. Give me a here to give me a request fetch to stun server to get the candidate ID create for we have the URL right this one. It will give us some a kind of URL. They will paste that thing, and I think I already have that. 1 second. Yeah, we have that one. I guess. Yeah, yesterday I tested this thing. Yeah, this one. This is the code, and I will give this code in this thing. Okay. So we don't need them. I guess I will just enter. Okay. We found the public IP address of mine. This is the code for finding that out. Like we found this thing candidate ID. I will soon. Okay, we inserted one code and we got found the ICE candidate and candidate ID UDP method. What is UDP? I will tell you. Like there is two type of thing, TCP and UDP. TCP is the thing that we use for acknowledgement. Like if you send a request, it will tell I got this request and send the acknowledgement. For the UDP, it will just send the data. He will not look for the acknowledgement. Just fire and forget. Okay, that much only. And this one is like the ID and the local and type like that things. And here we get that public IP address. This is the another candidate ID we use and the UDP method, and we got the public IP and the port that we are using to get the data in the public internet. And this is our device public IP address. This is device public with the port. Okay, this is the port number and this is the public IP with the port number. We got this one, and after getting this, what we need to do is uh, we got the public IP and we can create the offer. Okay, like I will explain to you the workflow right now. We haven't gone into the workflow yet. Okay, so oh my god, this is we are going to do it, and we got the stun server and the data, and after that we will create one offer in the browser. I will show you in here. This is the device, this is Bob, and this is Alice in the another private IP. Okay, public IP. Okay, we got Bob's public IP and kind of things, and we create an offer. We create one, and this offer is add as the local description. Okay, like we create an offer. Alice, firstly, initially they need to ask. I will show you here the steps. Okay, firstly, just they need to enable the camera. This is think about this browser as Bob need to activate his camera for getting the offer and all, and after that he will create the offer like this. The offer will be kind of this thing. Okay, in this offer you have the public IP. Okay, this is a public IP address that we seen before in the browser. Yeah, this one I guess this both are same. Right? Yeah, 13027. Yeah, these things are same. So this is the my public IP address, and this thing have entire data of mine browser. Yeah, this is a whole entire data. So we created this offer, and what we next do is we send this offer to Alice. Okay, like you need to send this through a kind of middle server. This process is called as signaling server. Okay, this offer is sent to this server, and this server to will give the offer to Alice. Okay, like this you need to give. Else, if there is no possible thing that exists, you can just copy paste and send this in WhatsApp or something else. Okay, or you can maybe you can note these things and just send this thing, or else just copy paste and send it in WhatsApp or something else. You can try like that also. Right now I am doing like I'm creating an incognito window like this, and I am pasting this URL 1 2. Okay, and I am starting this camera in Bob's or Alice device. This is Bob and this is Alice. Okay, this incognito window is actually Alice. And yeah, I got this camera and we done this thing, like we create the offer and send this to Alice. After that, what Alice will do is, in Alice browser, she will create, paste this offer. I will show you. This is Alice. Okay, this incognito window is Alice. She will paste this offer here and she will click on connect. On that time she will get an answer. Okay, what she do, she will copy paste this thing and paste it in this her browser, and she will create an answer. She will create one answer. Oh my god, answer. This is answer. Okay, she will create an answer, and what this answer will do, this answer will be sent to this Bob's device. Okay, this answer will be sent to this Bob's device. I will show you. Like we got the answer here, right? Actually this is the answer. We paste the offer here and we got the answer, and we copy this answer and we paste this in the Bob's device. This is Bob's device. I paste this answer here and just click on connect, click on allow this thing, and yeah, usually do. Okay, I think you got this thing, and this is how we do. I am in a weird phase like this. Okay, let's create this in the code. Okay, for that I will show once more how it works in this thing. This is how I will explain the flow once more. Like we create initialize the like the actual medias, and after that we create an offer. This offer is sent to uh, the Bob. This process is called as ice candidate found so far for initializing the routes between the two users. Okay, then what it does is the Bob respond with an answer, and this answer is copy pasted in Bob's device, and that we see the same thing, and the ice candidate exchange will happen. Okay, when you click on connect, the two browsers will initialize the peer-to-peer connection. That's it. And the connection on the peer, a pair candidate works. The peer connection is established. Video and audio flow is now available between the Bob and Alice. Okay, this is a simple code, and we can see how can we create this thing in JavaScript. Okay, and this will be kind of easy one, but you need to know more things. Okay, I will code.html and paste it, or I will create a folder for this code. No problem. Like kept it here, and let me add this code, and I will remove the JavaScript inside this. Okay, what I am doing is I will explain this code. That will be more better. Okay, I added this buttons document.element. This is the simple JavaScript. I think you know this thing. Just to go through this code and get these things, like these are the camera buttons, local video, local like that things. And this is the source video video tag I created, like video. Okay, and like this autoplay video, and we can add the video stream to this video source. That's it only. Like we initially get that elements. After that we create global variables for peer connection, local stream, and remote stream. For adding the these two things are for adding the video streams means uh, you need to watch the Node.js series of mine. There is a video called as streams. It's a kind of buffers. We have the long video. It is split to small buffers. These buffers are came together to form a video. Okay, that's it only. And we configure the stun servers like this same format you need to follow. Configuration ISO is like this. Okay, after that we have a start camera function. In this thing we are actually getting the media access of video and audio. Okay, video and audio permission we are getting. After getting the permission, we are inserting that stream to that local video object inside here, this video. Okay, we are inserting into this. After inserting to this video, we will get the video in the display. I will show you how it works. Start camera, and it will stream here. Okay, this is what happening in this code. Okay, this thing. Yeah. After that, we need a function for creating the peer. I will explain what this thing actually does. And we need to do is click on this create offer button. On click this create offer. Actually, this is a button. It will create an offer. What happens behind the scenes? Okay, I will show you. What is happening is on click of this button, we call this create peer function. Okay, create peer function we are calling. What is happening inside this? This is a WebRTC RTC peer connection. This is provided by the browser itself. This is a built-in thing, and we pass the configuration into this. Okay, we have the configuration. We need the format like this, and we pass the configuration. We got the peer instance. Okay, from this is a class of peer connection, and we got the instance of this thing, and we add the ice candidates. Like on ice candidate, what we do is we will add the ice candidate to this thing. If the ice candidate become empty, this event will become empty once. Okay, on that time we will add the local description that is given by the peer connection to the value. Okay, that is actually the thing that we need to copy paste. I will show you here as a console log. Console dot ice candidate, console dot log. mm, Actually peer connection log. uh, Again, thing I will console log, console dot. Okay, this will work only if the this candidate is not found. I will show you on the case where it's empty. We can refresh this thing, and I will show to console. Okay, like I'm creating start camera is on right now, and I'm creating, this is the stream that we are getting and inserting to that media stream that we are inserting to the video object. Okay, and after that we create the offer. On creating the offer, we got this thing, and this is the media object itself. And actually this thing will come 3 times. Creating the offer, and offer creating, where is that console? I think okay, this only console log. Copy paste local description, where is it? I think the local description have in console log. Okay, need to be console log, right? Right. Sometimes this object may not console log. I will console log this thing. Okay, if local description console log this thing, I schedule. Okay, let's see. Start camera and create offer. Okay, we created a offer, and this thing is actually the thing. Okay, that console log is not working. I don't know why it is not working. And on the third time, like, this connection pair will trigger when that we call one function, right? Like this we call, right? Where's that? Like this one. Hmm, I think this is the thing. Configuration is not declared. Okay, let's try it in here. Okay, this thing. This is candidate, and once this thing is empty, okay, this request will be empty once. On that time, we will create the offer. That is happening here. Peer connection dot on event. When it is empty, when it is found, then it will show like this. Okay. If it is not found, means we need to get the. You can read this description. The event will fire when the browser finds a network path to connect the peer connection to collect all the packages. After that, the peer connection is existing, means the event will be triggered and added to ICE candidates. After adding to this ICE candidates, what will happen is, if there is no event dot candidate, it will be null or empty. On that case, we will when the ICE candidate is null, the ICE gather is complete. We update the output text area with the complete STP, including all candidates. Okay, we get it from this thing, peer local description. Okay, we get this thing, and after that, what happens is, uh, we create the offer and we set this local description. Okay, of after that we get this thing. After getting, uh, let me conclude this thing. After creating the peer, we get the candidates, and we create the offer. We set it inside the text area using this update status thing. Okay, okay, that's it only. It's kind of easy thing. We create the offer here. Okay, just we create the offer, only this thing. Offer is created. After that, this offer is set to the local description, and from this local description we get an input it into the where we are inputting into that text area. Okay, I don't know why it is not showing the console log. Maybe we can console log it here. Sometimes it will show here. I will show. Once again, console.log. We can console the offer. Sometimes the offer will come. Start camera. Offer. Okay, offer is not coming. Let console log the peer description. Offer created. I don't know why the offer is not getting console logged. Sometimes any other issues will be there, but it is setting to the text area. Okay, here we can JSON unify for here. Okay, this actually these two things are similar, so I guess we can console log the offer itself. I don't know why it's not console logging. Create the offer. No, it is not console logging. Okay. Anyway, this thing is actually created, and we copy this thing and we paste inside an incognito tab. We paste inside this thing, and what happened next is, on we click of this button again, like connect button. If it is offer, okay, the type in the session description there is a thing called as offer. You can see it here, type. Okay, this type is equal to offer, means what it will happen is, inside this offer it will create the peer, and that same thing will be happening in the what can I say, in the client device also. After getting the that things, we will create the uh, remote description, and we get the answer. Okay, get the answer. How we get the answer? Just we start the camera, the WebRTC tab, connect. We got the answer. We get the answer, and we copy paste the answer in the where we copy paste inside the uh, answer. If the type is answer, this type is actually answer. Okay, here we go and we can see the answer. Okay, this type is offer and this is answer, and we get the type as answer, means we will set the remote description as the this thing. Okay, this as the remote description, and that's it. We do these things. And after that, just we click on connect. On the time of connect, what is happening is this only the things that are happening. Behind the scenes we can give the tracks like that things that is actually happening here. The track, okay, if there is any track is going, we are setting the track into the remote stream. Okay, because from that peer, after we connect, the event is fire when the remote peer is connected to the media stream. Okay, after we click on this connect, it is click. After that, what is happening is this remote will we set the buffers into that remote video object, source object. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's things that are happening inside this. I know this is kind of tricky. I will show you code that need to use it here, and behind this in this description of this code in this video, and you can find the GitHub link of this thing. Okay, in the advanced Node.js course. Okay, and we have the guide. I will show this thing. Okay, I will entire workflow handshake I will explain once more. After that you can try. Okay, in the peer one, this is the client one. We start the camera and use the media navigator to get the data, and we set that into the video stream like inside this thing. Okay, after setting that one, we create the offer using this peer dot create, and we set the local description for of that one. Okay, set the local, this is the local description like that we the offer, and this offer is sent to the where we can send in the client another user computer. We start the camera. After that we set the offer as the remote description. Okay, and we create an answer, and this answer is set at this device local description, and this answer is set in this thing as the remote description. Okay, okay, that's it. Like, and they started signaling, and if there is any track is coming, they will change the track from remote and like that. Okay, you need to know that the current device is the local and the remote is the next device, and we set the current one's local as the answer and offer changing interchanging like that. Okay, I hope this thing is understanding. I tried my best to explain you in English because I haven't seen many videos in English on this topic. That's why I will try to make one more video in Malayalam, like since my native language and my native people to learn that thing. So don't worry about this thing. These are easy things. You just rewatch the video, go to this code. If you know JavaScript, not that much tricky one, but uh, kind of you need to confusing, you need to know the steps. I think this will help you. We create the thing, and we create the offer, we send into this, and we create the answer. After that we set the remote description as the answer, we get the peer, the connection success. Okay, that's it only about this thing, and I hope you understand this video, and if you feel this video is helpful for you, please kindly subscribe to this channel. I think there is a kind of little delay. Okay. Uh, Anyway, uh, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Okay, guys. Bye bye.